Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I am Sarah and Lima, and today we're going to be reviewing the Undertale mod. So, oh my god, why did I put that pressure plate there? Anyways, I will be covering the Undertale mod. Basically, a little disclaimer, I will not be covering the backstories of any of these characters. If you want the backstory of any of the characters, go check out an actual Undertale video, not like an Undertale mod. And I will be showing what these mobs do later in the video, so do not worry about that. So, let's get straight into it. So this is Sans. He is a little special. I'll talk about that later. He is a skeleton and he likes to tell jokes. Over here is Papyrus, his brother. He is also a skeleton and he hates Sans jokes, but, well, there's no but he likes to make spaghetti. So that's cool. That's one of his drops if you kill him. Then we have Flowy, just little harmless Flowy. And then we have Toriel and Asgore, who don't want to talk to me. Oh, Asgore wants to talk to me. But so, Asgore is the king and Toriel was the queen. They broke up because Undertale and monster relationships. Over here is Undine. She's the head of the royal guard, and she spends most of her time in the first half of the game hunting you down in waterfall list. Over here is Dr. Alphys. She is the current, remember that word, current royal scientist, and she created the next character, Mettaton. And so this is Mettaton's this is Mettaton EX. I'm going to grab Mettaton right here, and then we have Mettaton. So Mettaton is a robot that Dr. Alphys created. And so, basically, they kind of try to kill you, but at the same time, they're not. It's kind of confusing. But anyways, time to get into what this mod is and like what the characters do. So I'm going to want to grab a sword. And so, if you kill Sans, it will become Sans' boss version from the genocide run. And if you kill this version of Sans, well, I just got energy ammo, but I'm not going to do it. But if you kill this version of Sans, then he'll drop a Gaster Blaster. Oh my god, what the heck. Also, the fight button is a very powerful weapon. I just might as well just show you it now. As you can see by the that top health bar, it does a ton of damage. So if I just kill Sans here, he will drop a blue soul. So this gives you jump boost, I guess. So I'll just have that for the rest of the video then. So, anyways, I'm not gonna patch that up. I'll do that after the video. So Papyrus, I don't exactly know what he drops. I think he drops like spaghetti sometimes, but let's just see. Yeah, he drops spaghetti. I wonder if you... What? Oh. I'm not flying. Oh my god. What is that sound effect? What effect was that? Levitation? Okay then. I'm just gonna put that away. Alright then. Okay then. So anyways, that was weird. Over here is Flowy. Now, Flowy, as I said before, or at least as I lied before, is not harmless. Kill him and you get Omega Flowy. Now, Omega Flowy is the semi-final boss in the neutral and pacifist route of Undertale. So, if you press F3 plus B and you see his hitbox is right here, not like up there and stuff. So, anyways. He will drop a red soul. Now, I'm not sure what the red soul does exactly. Looks like it's a tool of some sort, but I'm just gonna put these away. And then we get over to Azrael and Toriel. So, Azrael will drop pumpkin pie, I guess, or butterscotch pie, and then Toriel can drop that as well. Azrael also on chance can drop his spear. So if I grab that here, and you get Azrael's trident. You can at least. And then over here, Undine. Get out of here, monster kid. Undine, if you kill her, you get her spear, which you can launch around, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's also super powerful, so. Yeah. See. Anyways, if I go to Alphys, she will drop nothing this time. That's kind of disappointing. What would she drop? Maybe she would drop like traps or something, like those spikes. Oh, Sans would also drop hot dogs and gastroblasters. Another character here can do that too. Drop gastroblasters. Next is Mettaton. Mettaton will drop yellow ammo for the yellow soul, and then Mettaton EX will drop either a yellow soul or yellow ammo. So that's all for the first part of this mod. I will see you in a couple of seconds, or for me, minutes. See ya. Alright everyone, I'm back. Had to set some stuff up. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm gonna get down. I just ate some of Papyrus's spaghetti. So, now, we're going to be hopping straight back into the mod. So, we have over here, nabloop, who's kind of like a little shy little ghost. Over here is Muffet, who is like a leader of a spider bake sale company kind of thing. She loves tea, as you can see in her hands. Now, we have kind of the two annoying animals. That's what I'd call them. We have, this is his actual name, Annoying Dog. He's supposed to represent the game's creator, Toby Fox. And over here is Tammy, who is supposed to represent one of the game's head designers, Tammy Chang. So that's a cool little fact. Over here is Monster Kid. And then over here is Goner Kid. Yeah, it's, I don't know too much about Goner Kid. Monster Kid loves Undine, though. He really likes it when she fights. Anyways, this is Azrael, aka spoilers. If you do not want spoilers, click to some other point in the video ahead of this. Azrael is Flowy. So, I'll go a little deeper into him later with what you can do. So over here is WD Gaster and his followers, kind of. So these guys kind of tell you about WD Gaster. And remember how I said current royal scientist for Alphys? Well, this was the old royal scientist until he fell into his own creation, the core, becoming who he is now, trapped in the void. I will cover the last character of this mod later. So at this point, I want to show you what their drops and what happens when you kill them. So nabloop, he can drop music or his headphones. Then Tammy, I know for a fact, drops Tammy flakes sometimes. Annoying Dog doesn't really drop anything except bones. Muffet drops the purple heart or pink heart, whatever. Monster Kid drops Undyne spears, I guess. And then Goner Kid drops nothing, I guess. And then if you kill Azrael, you get a bandage, and Azrael becomes Azrael, God of Hyper Death. And this is his second form for the true pacifist ending. So anyways, kill God of Hyper Death, who is somewhat weaker than Azrael, Angel of Death. So if I hit Azrael, Angel of Death, it basically just kills him in 2 hits. And he drops nether stars. So that's pretty cool. I do not know what Gaster or any of his followers drop. So we're about to find out together. Oh yeah, they drop wingdings. They drop wingdings 4. I guess Goner Kid dropped but they will drop wingdings, and then using those you can get Gaster, who drops, let's see, Gaster blasters. Sans also drops these. And so we're going to want this fight button and no cage for this next mob. This one is Cara. So, boy, where do I begin? So she makes Enderman noises, I guess. And so she's very creepy. Please stop making those noises. But so, I'm not going to be fighting her in survival because I tried that with Sans. Papyrus. I tried that with Sans, and it ended up exploding, and I had to stop the video. So, a little behind the scenes there for you. But, we're just going to die. So, when you fight her, she uses her knife. So, I'm not going to test it out. Okay, sorry about that. Someone was calling me. Alright, anyways, kill Cara, and they will drop their knife. most of the time. Or I just don't have enough room. Hang on. Well, most of the time they'll drop their knife. So that's all the mobs. Now we'll get into the blocks that it adds. So we'll start off over here and go down this way. So over here are barrier blocks. And so the barrier basically is what keeps all the monsters trapped underground, blah, blah, blah. So these are the barrier blocks. I made a little hallway of them there. This is the waterfall mushrooms that light up and light off. That sounded really stupid. These are little floor buttons. This is, you'll never guess what it is. It's a rock. On top of some ruined stone. And these are Snowden blocks. I don't really know the difference between them. This is a Snowden flower. This is a black, like, hang on, I'm gonna see what this is. It's just a black block. And we have a save point. And, spikes. And, hang on. Oops. Well, there's spike out blocks, but, hang on. So, these are, some waterfall blocks. Yeah, I completely messed that up. I apologize. I'll cut that out. Over here is a glitch block. I don't really know what it's for. Over here is the Judgment Hall floor blocks, I guess. Over here is Toral's house floorboards. This is the Hotland ground, I guess. And then this is the golden flowers and the red leaves. And then back here are some Snowden trees. This has been a very long review. Took an extremely long time to set up. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, and goodbye.